Back to the final segment of the show for today. The topic is ethnic groups in Africa and their impact upon government or governance. And we have to continue our discussion, Dr. LMadu4. And Dr. LMadu4, needless to say, most of the information that you're given is sort of unheard of, unexpected, unknown information in a real sense, dealing with the impact that these groups are having upon the whole continent in a real sense of Africa. Let's pick up where we left off.
Yeah, then let's go to Rwanda. We saw what happened in Rwanda. It was basically ethnic. They weren't fighting over rebuilding the country or building schools or hospitals or whatever. It was just simply which ethnic group is going to impose its hegemony on the other. The country was formerly run, by a Rwanda, Hutu elite until, what happened in 1994. It was basically an ethnic problem. The Hutus, about 84% of the population. The Tutsis about 15%, then 1% is what they call the Twa. Now, the Hutus have run the country since 1959. Now, today, that country is in the hands of the Tutsis. The Tutsis are 15% of the population. Now, there's no way any Tutsi president or candidate for office can win a free and fair election in that country.
With only 15% of the population.
Given the ethnic way people vote in Africa. In the last election, people were complaining, oh, Paul Kagame has rigged the election and all this. Well, if you understand the country, you know that no way Kagame is going to win a free and fair election, given that 84% of the population are going to vote against him, period. So the only way he can win any election is to manipulate it. Yes, some of his opponents who were Hutu, were arrested and jailed even before the election. Okay. In Burundi, the same thing, in reverse. The Hutus are now in control in Burundi. Previously, the Tutsis were also in charge in Burundi and used their military power to suppress the majority. Today, the Hutu president, Nkurunziza, is in charge of Rwanda and of Burundi. And the Hutus want to make sure they keep power as long as possible. In Equatorial Guinea, you have the Fangs and the Bubis on each other's throat. Power has always been in the hands of the majority Fangs. The former president, the first president, Francisco Macias Nguema, he slaughtered almost 800,000 people in his country. And almost half of those were his Bubi opponents. He was slaughtering to stay in power. His nephew overthrew him and had him killed. And he's been in power since then, since 1979. The current president, Obiang, is also doing the same thing, making sure his people are in charge. In Gambia, where you have President Yahya Jammeh. Jammeh belongs to the Jola ethnic group. The president he overthrew, Jawara, Dawda Jawara, belongs to the Mandenka ethnic group. Today, a lot of Gambians are complaining that everybody in government, everybody surrounding the president, belongs to his ethnic group. Everybody who is rich and everybody who is doing well in Gambia belongs to President Yahya Jammeh's ethnic group. Okay. In Democratic Republic of the Congo, you have the same. You have the Mwandi. You have people from Kasai. Then you have people from Shaba, formerly called Katanga. The present president, Kabila is, from Shaba, and then the main opposition leader, Tshisekedi, is Kasai. And right now, people are feeling that people from Shaba, formerly Katanga, are imposing their hegemony on the other ethnic groups in the Congo. In Congo Brazzaville, across the river, there was a devastating civil war in 1997. It was ethnically based. The former president at that time who was overthrown is from the Lari ethnic group that's around Brazzaville, the capital. And his opponents come from the north, a lot of them from the Mbochi ethnic group, which was predominant in the army before. So that civil war was, in a way, it was also an ethnically based civil war, even though the French had something to do with it because of their oil, oil concessions. In Chad, they had a long civil war in Chad, between the Sari ethnic group in the south